Okay.
Timu tank, I like it.
I don't think you can have anybody grab aggro, so I'm not going to run your seething hate.
Clear some of the trash here. Forgot to run my ACT.
You got changed loot.
Okay. First pawn is in the fountain right here. So let's pick that up. So usually I can go in here and just FD all this stuff and just pick up the key. There's two parts of keys that you're going to need for the front door. We're going to look for those. Now if you have Dark UI, of course, this makes it a lot easier. Looks like they went outside.
Let's see if we can get the hammer this time.
I still need to learn all these locations for these keys, though.
Will he not need it for his tutorial? Are we getting too far ahead?
Here we go.
Nah, we're just clearing trash to the next one. We should wait on that one, but we'll just clear the trash in between here and the recipe for the next part. Looks like he's having trouble with his flopping.
Yeah, he's getting real low, and that's my healer brain's like freaking out right now.
Now you should be fine.
I'm telling myself if he dies, it's on him.
Yep, he said he's going to do it, so
right. It's not my fault this time. It's not Krevin's fault.
Usually this one's like back here in the back. There it is. There's both parts of the keys for the front door.
Is he not here yet?
No, he's back. He's on the left side of the.
Yeah, he's still flopping around. Yeah. I guess we'll go ahead and get the recipe.
No, he's gonna need that though.
Yeah, but I could do the part where the.
Oh shoot.
Looks like, yeah, he healed himself. He can hear us, I'm sure.
I can hear you guys.
Okay. You want us to wait to get the chef, or go ahead?
I'm heading over. This right here is where you want to get the chef. So he'll drop a thing to cook. He'll need this to cook later. Jump over the fence to avoid unnecessary ads if you want to skip that stuff. Just clear all this trash out here. One person will need the meat to cook. You only need one out of the 3 boars there for the meat. We only need 1 pig. Our second pawn piece will be over here in the water. It's always in the same spot here. Pull this up so we can kill the trash first. Alright, I'll grab the pawn. Talk to the lady in the gazebo. This will give you disco if you don't have it. Okay. Now, oops, I forgot about here. To unlock this door, you need to right-click it and unlock it once you have the keys. Whoever has gotten the keys to open the door. So once you clear all this stuff here, the name behind the bar here will spawn. I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible for you guys. Alright. Oh, we got an extra guy back here. Alright. Your third pawn will be right here in this cup. What you want to do here is get the very watered down cocktail. Sometimes you can't see the target. Let's alright, grab that, and then you can right click the fire to put the fire out, and then you can grab the key afterwards. This unlocks this door here. We'll go ahead and unlock it now, but we'll come back to that later because we need to go to the kitchen and cook first. The fourth pawn and the last pawn that you need is right here in this cup. See, I think our bard has the recipe. I think he picked up the recipe. So he might do the cooking. I'm gonna trade him the meat since he has the supper. And then all you do is basically just cook this. You don't have to cook it like you're trade skilling. It just... Yeah, so once you click the stove, it'll automatically just start cooking. And it just pops up a bar. Very simple. And all these things will spawn. They're soloable, so... This is easy for everyone. Doesn't matter who cooks. Alright, so it looks like he's done. So you'll have the finished product after you cook, and then you'll right click the dumbwaiter here, and then you'll place the food into the dumbwaiter, and some text will pop up. Alright, now we can proceed to go back to the door that we unlocked and go outside. Oh, those are the dogs that we got earlier. Okay. Usually there's trash out here, by the way. But we got them earlier. I'm gonna pull this, unlock this door here. The key unlocks this door as well. I don't... I think someone might be lost. So with the pawns, basically what you're going to do with those is you're going to right click this table and place all 4 pawns that we picked up earlier. These are spawning because people are picking up shinies. And now we have the name here. It's because people are picking up shinies. So I'm gonna need on these screws because we're gonna need that for a part later. And I was really hoping this guy was gonna drop my throwing weapon that I need. Alright, so now we'll go over and do that. So we'll go back to the front of the mansion. And this first door to the left and right, so this is the entrance, the first door to the left and right is where we're going to want to go. Now I can run up and have them all chase me, but they just walk slow, so on these guys I just kind of kill them as I go up. And they die pretty quickly, so it doesn't really matter. Alrighty. So when you get up here, you're going to right click this with the screws that you have, and you're going to attach them to this, and then go to the other side and do the same thing. Then we'll right click and attach this one. And now I'm gonna send Fangula to the other side to basically click the other lever, because both of these levers have to be clicked at the same time for the door to open. Alright, Fangula, are you ready? Okay, just let me know when you're ready. Alright, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Now, I didn't do it this time, but if you click those, if you click the levers and then run down the stairs quick enough, you won't even get those ads. But in the tutorial video, I'm kind of scatterbrained right now. I'm just going to pull all this stuff. Got an exquisite. That's probably a master. Guardian master. Seems like we got some trash following us still. I did not mean to click that. So when we go up here, we're going to go to the first door on our left. So in here is going to be a little oil can. We're going to go ahead and pick that up. My stuff's not up for this, but I'm going to pull it anyway. We have a kick-ass healer. Just gonna go ahead and pull all this here. Kind of crazy auto attacking for like 8,000 is wild. I haven't got to use that many skills. Alright, stuff will spawn in front of the store. I don't think we killed everything, yeah. Kill all these books first. Alright, come on. There we go. It spawned. There might be a quicker way to do this part here, but this is the way that I know it. So, again, I could also probably flop out here and just FD. And then hit this lever. I'll show you in a second after we clear this. Alright, so again, we have to right click this. Oil the lock release first. And then you can click the lever. So that's done. Now, yes. So, I do think we need to kill the ghosts. That was close. Could y'all come down and actually help me kill the ghost real quick? There's that way it'll be a little bit quicker. So we're gonna kill the ghost here for the hammer. You can either save him or you can kill him. Since we killed him, in my opinion, it's just faster. We can go talk to her, say that we forgot something, misplaced something here, and now I click this, and I'll get the hammer that I need, this spectral hammer. This will help us open the door upstairs. Alright. So we'll go here. Up the stairs. And it is this door here. Break it open. Open that up. We'll wait for the text here. You can clear this while you wait. I hate that everything moves so slow in here. They should be spawning soon. I need to put my choker back on. There we go. Bunch of good little move in here. Alright. She gave me the nursery door key. Talk to her, because I have the hammer. That'll open this door here, so you just right click, unlock it. Go in here. Talk to the creepy child. Most people just AoE all this stuff down. We got 2 dirges though, so not a whole lot of AoEs here. Alright. This Billy doll here in the corner will grow in size and you'll fight it. I get in the corner as a tank just to help people get the back. It dies fast. And then we're gonna grab this bookcase for this incomplete Hymn of Tranquility. And with that, we'll go to the top. And he will complete this hymn for you. So now I have a completed one. And now we can go into the piano room, which is right here. Once we clear all this trash, I'll start playing the piano. This door this is closed for now, but after I play the piano, that'll open up basically. Okay, so the music's done. This will open up the attic. We'll go up here. I can't click anything because of the trap. There we go. So there's a trick here. Did I drop two? I think I dropped two. So click this corpse to grab a key. This is a key to open the basement. Now if everyone in your group grabs this, you can skip everything that you just seen, basically, for the most part. Just open the front door and you can go straight to the basement with this key on your next runs if you want to just try to farm like the Cloak of Unrest or whatever you're trying to do. So I'm about to show you what this key opens up here. Save my AoEs for the fight down bottom. Not bad airing. Alright, so this key opens up this bookshelf here by right clicking it, of course, again. And we're gonna grab everything down here. We're gonna run all the way to the end of this tunnel. You're gonna see versions of different people in your group trying to get an invite to the group. If you didn't notice, they're fake. They're not real. They're not your friends. So I'm gonna have Fangula pull all the stuff in these cages down bottom, and I'm gonna pull all of the ones up here. This is if you have the gear to do this, but you do want to clear this first. Alright, so you pulled all of the stuff that's down bottom here. I usually put myself in this corner right here. It's usually a good little spot to be in for knockbacks. See? this guy needs to be killed pretty quickly. Because he's going to port people into these cages. Oh, right. I didn't get... You'll need to grab your friends out of the prison. So, like, these are the real ones. I'm going to open this up for them. Don't open up the ones that are not. These are just going to spawn mobs unnecessary that you have to kill. I think they got the other ones up top, which is perfect. So now we're going to go over here and we're going to run all the way to the end again. We'll just run straight to the name for this part and kill him. So I believe on right and left both have... There's a hidden pit right here that you can fall into. And I might do it just to show you after I kill all this stuff. Alright. So yeah, if you fall into these little holes here, there's going to be climbable walls right here that you can get back up in. If you end up falling in them. And again, we're going to run to the end. We're missing somebody. Alright, so for this part here, you only need the shards. You do not need to kill the fragments. So I'll go in detail with that in a second here. So the shard of Garanol, we'll need those. The fragments we don't, but if you don't have a necro, which is unlikely honestly, you'll just pull all of it. It's like they're pulling some stuff too here, which helps out. Kill these. If you charm the shards and let them run to you, you don't have to kill all the stuff that's around it, and it's just a little bit faster for clearing. Ooh, they're popping a bunch of stuff. I like this. Now I don't know if we have enough DPS to burn all this though down. We shall see. Might got a little too much here. Alright, so all the shards here that we are killing are going to drop these little small chests. In the small chests will be different body parts. And I'll show you that in a second here. So I'm going to need on these. I don't think it matters who has them looted. There's another one. I think I saw one over here. Yep. So we need to get this guy. Luckily, this is not a guy I don't know how to play Bruiser, though, or we'd be in trouble. Alright, so I got the hands, and I'm going to start placing these body. I know that there's a few more down bottom, but I need to start placing these little parts by just like left clicking on all this here. So it looks like we need the chest and the helm, but so let's see here. That's a fragment, that's a fragment. That's a fragment. I'm sure there's, yep, there's some shards. Here, we're gonna jump down to get these because I don't think we have pets or anything. So let's just jump down and kill this stuff. Ooh, there we go. So there's the chest, and there's the helm. I'm pretty sure that's all the ones we needed. So we go back up now. Let's climb up here. And then we'll click the last piece here, and this will spawn the last name. And that's it. Cloth chest, girdle. That's actually really good. I'm not neat on that. And that's basically how you run Unrest.